So summer's in full bloom, which means zucchini's finally in season. And let me tell you, during this time of the year, there's nothing better than a dish with zucchini, as it truly showcases what an incredible fruit it truly is. Anyways, with that being said, that's exactly what we're doing today. We're making Hasselback zucchini with a Spanish-style tomato sauce. Now the beauty of this recipe, besides the fact that it's easy to make and made with simple ingredients, is that it comes together in about 30 minutes, yet the flavors feel like they've been simmering for hours. Folks, this is the perfect side dish for breakfast, next to a couple fried eggs, or even for dinner next to some grilled fish. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. All right, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna grab 4 medium-sized zucchinis that have already been washed and patted dry, and placing each one over some chopsticks, and cutting them into rounds that are 1 centimeter thick, which is a little over 1/4 inch. And the reason why we're placing the zucchini over the chopsticks is that way as you're slicing it, you don't cut all the way through, which is gonna give it the Hasselback effect, which is basically an accordion style cut. Then we'll add the zucchinis over a baking pan that's been lined with foil paper. And then we'll brush each one with just a kiss of extra virgin olive oil. Then we'll season them with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll add the baking pan into a preheated oven, bake only option. That's just the bottom heat, 425 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 220 degrees Celsius. And we're gonna bake the zucchini between 25 to 30 minutes or until it's just tender. And you wanna make sure to get in there at the halfway point and gently flip them around. In the meantime, let's start making our tomato sauce. I'm gonna heat a fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. Important to use the good stuff here, as this is the base fat of the dish. Link where you can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm gonna finely chop 1 small onion and roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic. Then we'll add the chopped ingredients into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix them around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And as you know, I like to mix this around continuously, that way everything evenly sautés. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the onion is nice and translucent, I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.5 grams, and half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is 1/2 gram. And we'll give it a quick mix, that way that paprika and thyme are evenly coating the garlic and onion. As always, the Spanish paprika I'm using is from Kiva, link where you can get some in the description box below, and if you buy it from that link, you also get 25% off your order. Then we'll add in a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, which is 425 grams. This is very similar to passata. We'll also add in 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, which is 8 grams. And season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And if you see that your tomato sauce is too acidic, you just add in some sugar in there, baking soda, or even a pinch of ground cinnamon. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together, and then lower the fire to a low heat and let it simmer, that way all the flavors can develop. Okay, let's move back to the zucchini. After 25 to 30 minutes, it should be perfectly tender. And once again, I did get in there at the halfway point and gently flip it, that way it bakes all around. And you can always tell when it's perfectly cooked, you just pierce it with a toothpick, and if it easily goes in there, but with some resistance, the zucchini's right on the money. At this point, let's start plating our dish. I'm gonna remove the zucchini from the oven, and transfer a couple of the zucchinis into a serving dish. And then we'll grab our simmering tomato sauce and spoon some over the zucchini. For the final touches, we'll top it off with a kiss of grated cheese. I'm using a Spanish manchego that's been aged for 6 months, but you can use whatever cheese you like. And some freshly chopped parsley. Check it out, Hasselback zucchini with a Spanish-style tomato sauce. Beautiful presentation, simple ingredients, and all done in about 30 minutes. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. As always, folks, now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this tastes. Here we go. Absolutely beautiful. The zucchini has such a great texture with absolutely no mush. The beauty of baking it in the oven and that smoky tomato sauce, taking the zucchini to another level. Easy to make, heart-healthy ingredients. You'll try at home. Once again, perfect for breakfast next to fried eggs, or for dinner next to some grilled fish. Either way, the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Sam Cohen, Kent Anderson, Grace Swadith, and Amy Martinez. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.